Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane, and welcome back. Today, we are doing a realistic rebuild of the Denver Broncos that was suggested by user Gazul Boss. I'll put that on the screen right here. If there's any other teams you want to see me rebuild, let me know down in the comments below. But let's check out the team. Now, before we do get started, I want to let you know I'm recording this before the trade deadline. There's a lot of rumors out there that Demaryius Thomas might get traded away, potentially to my New England Patriots, even though I realistically don't see that happening. Good things like that never happen, even though you might point out Josh Gordon, but that's more of like a troubled player coming to the Patriots. That happens from time to time. But our starting quarterback is Case Keenum. They just signed him. He's 30 years old, quick development, 81 overall. I think he signed a 2-year deal, so since they just signed him, I will keep him for this year. Yeah, 2 years remaining. So we'll keep him for this year, trade him next preseason if he doesn't perform, if we have a good quarterback, something along those lines. Our starting running back is Royce Freeman, a good young player, 74 overall, quick development, a rookie, 22 years old. What does his ratings look like? 81 break tackle, 88 speed, 89 acceleration, 82 agility. Not that bad whatsoever. I love Lindsey, but he's a 65 overall. He has normal development. He just won't progress as we want him to, so he's going to have to stay in the third string. Obviously, our backup's Devontae Booker, 73 overall, quick development, 26 years old. Our starting #1 receiver is Emmanuel Sanders. He's an 88 overall, quick development, but he is 31 years old. I think he has 2 years left on his deal, and I want to trade away Demaryius Thomas since he might in real life. So I might as well, 2 years left, he's 31 years old. We might as well just put him on the trade block right now. Then we'll go over to Thomas. We'll put him on the trade block. And then our #3 guy is Sutton, who is a great young player. But let's make sure we put him to the trade block real quick, and then let's check out Thomas. He's an 87 overall, quick development, 30 years old. He might also have, is it 1 or 2 years left? I think he might have 2 years left as well. He does. But let's add him to the trade block, get both of these old guys off our team, at least old in Madden age. I know 30 really isn't that old whatsoever. Let's add it to the trade block. Okay, there we go. And then our #3 guy is Courtland Sutton. He's a 76 overall, quick development, rookie, 22 years old. What does his ratings look like? 89 speed, 92 acceleration, 83 catching, 86 catch in traffic. I'm hoping if he could be our #1 receiver, maybe he gets in the top 10 for Rookie of the Year, maybe potentially wins it. Highly doubt it, but there's potential. And then our #4 guy, I don't know anything about this guy. Deshaun Hamilton, 72 overall, quick development, another rookie. Okay, so we can maybe have a #1, #2 receiver in rookies. I don't know what Case Keenum will do with them, but 88 speed, 90 acceleration, 79 catching, 82 catch in traffic. Our offensive line looks pretty good, or at least the left side of it. I don't know, not so much the right side. But our left tackle is Bowles. He's a 79 overall, quick development, 26 years old. Okay, only 1 year of experience, really. 90 strength, 85 run block, 75 pass block. Okay, that's not that bad. Our starting left guard is Ron Leary. I don't know anything about this offensive line, really. 82 overall, quick development, 29 years old. So I imagine he's somewhat into a contract. 3 years left. All right. So we're probably going to have to keep him for now. We could put him on the trade block. There's some potential for that, but I don't think we're going to do that. Our starting center is Matt Paradis, 82 overall, quick development, 28 years old. Maybe in his contract year? He is. All right. We are putting him on the trade block right now. We'll just get rid of a bunch of players, get some draft picks, maybe some players if some guys offer, or if some teams offer us them. Add to the trade block. And now here's where it gets bad. Our right guard, a 69 overall, Max Garcia, 26 years old, normal development. Bad player. We need a new right guard very, very soon. And then our starting right tackle is Jared Valier, 31 years old. Why are they so old? Normal development, 76 overall. What does your contract look like? Where is it? 1 year left. Okay. Well, I'm adding you to the trade block as well. Let's go up here. I don't know if anybody's going to want to take him off our hands. Add to the trade block. And then our starting tight end is Jeff Heuerman, 25 years old, normal development, 74 overall. That's really not good whatsoever. And then his backup, of course, Jake Butt, 23 years old, normal development, 74 overall. Let's go take a look at the defense, which is obviously so much better. Our starting cornerback is Chris Harris Jr. He's an 88 overall, quick development, but he's also up there in age, 29 years old. What is going on? Why are they all so old in Madden years? And he has 2 years left, so we'll keep him for year 1 because I think our defense is obviously going to have to carry our team. But our starting, we're on offense. Our starting #2 cornerback is Roby. I think he's pretty young, yeah. 83 overall, quick development, 26 years old. I like to see that. Might be in his contract year. 93 speed, 85 man, 84 zone. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to look at your contract real quick. It's his 4th year, so it has to be his contract year. It is, okay. So we're probably going to have to give him a pretty big deal after this, but we'll see how it goes. Then our #3 quarterback, don't know anything about this guy. Oh, never mind. Adam Pac-Man Jones, 34 years old, 77 overall, normal development. Yikes. I saw it just said Jones. I was like, that can't be Adam Pac-Man Jones. There's no chance. Contract, 1 year left. Guess where you're going? Under the trade block. I don't really like having delinquents on my team as is. Let's go down here. A 77 overall, Adam Jones. I don't know if we're really going to get anything for him. I hope, but I'm not really going to count on it. Our starting right end is Gossis, Adam Gossis. I mess up names all the time. I'm sorry. Correct me in the comments if you feel like it. 75 overall, Gnome development, 25 years old. Not that bad, but obviously need to get a little bit better there. 75 power move, 69 finesse, 76 speed, 76 acceleration. So-so. Our starting defensive tackle is Damata Pecco Sr., 79 overall, Gnome development, 33 years old. Why is this team so old? What does your contract look like? 1 year left. Under the trade block you go. This year we might just tank completely. I feel like at this point we should just put Case Keenum on there. I don't want to do that, but we're getting rid of everybody around him. Add him to the trade block. And then our starting left end is Wolf. Derek Wolf. He's a 28 years old, quick development, 83 overall. He's up there in age too. What is going on? 2 years left. Okay. Wolf, you could stay on the team for 1 year. I'll allow it for this time. We're back on offense, of course. It says our defense is 83 overall, which is not that bad. Our starting free safety is Justin Simmons, 24 years old, out of Boston College. A good young player. 84 overall, quick development. You don't really see young players on this team, apparently. 88 speed, 71 man, 75 tackle, 87 pursuit, not bad. Our starting strong safety is Darian Stewart, 30 years old. Surprise, surprise, 80 overall, Gnome development. About to blow up this whole team. No questions asked. 3 years. Man. I guess I'm going to have to sit on that for now. Made him trade him before next season? I don't know. That's very, very questionable. Our starting right outside linebacker is Shaquille Barrett, 25 years old, quick development, 81 overall. So he's in his contract year, right? I know you are. Yes, you are. Man, this team is going to be so, so bad. It's going to be one of my hardest rebuilds, I think. Just because there's so many older players or players leaving after this season, things like that. Bradley Chubb is his backup, so we could... How do we get Bradley Chubb to start? He's a 79 overall. He's a star development. He's a rookie. I know that. For once, I actually know one of the rookies on the team. 82 tackle, 87 hip power, 83 speed, 86 acceleration. Where do we put him? Maybe at right end? I don't know. We're going to have to think about that for a second. Our starting middle linebacker is Todd Davis, 26 years old, quick development, 78 overall, 4-year experience, so he's in his contract year as well. Our middle linebacker, 2, is Brandon Marshall, 77 overall, quick development, 28 years old. What does your contract situation look like? I imagine he just got a new one. Yep. I'm assuming that's new. I don't know how brand new it is. And then obviously the final player that we have to talk about is Von Miller. 99 overall, superstar development, but he is up there in age. But I know he just got a new deal. And it was a huge deal, right? Yeah, 4 years, $37 million. Oh, man, what do we do with Bradley Chubb? I'm going to think about that for a second. So what I did is I put Von Miller to right end, and then we moved Bradley Chubb over to left outside linebacker. So let's advance the week, see all the trade offers just trickle on in. We only have 3 trade offers, really. So let's see what we can get for our center. Figured they'd be a little bit more than that. A 3rd, 5th, and a 7th, a 2nd and a 4th from the Saints, but they're generally good. Anything, a 2nd, 4th, and a 6th from the Lions, but that's next season. That might be our best offer so far. Oh, wow, Trevor Williams. That's interesting. Now, he's going to be a free agent, but I generally sign him to our team. So do we get a 4th round pick in Trevor Williams? I feel like if I don't take that, you guys are going to call me crazy. So we will take that. Add him to the team. Trade offer accepted. Now let's see what we can get for Emmanuel Sanders and then Demaryius Thomas. I imagine not much. Tyler Kroft, no. 3rd and a 7th, 3rd and a 7th, 3rd. Oh, 3rd, 5th, and a 7th. The 3rd next, or this year rather. I think... Yeah, we're going to have to take the Cardinals off for a 3rd round this year, and then a 5th and a 7th next year. Not bad. Not bad. And then finally, Demaryius Thomas. I'm intrigued to see where he goes in real life. I'm not sure whatsoever. 3rd, 5th, and a 7th. 2nd and a 7th from the Saints. Okay. 2nd and a 6th from the Jaguars. What else do we have here? 2nd and a 6th from the Bills, who generally aren't that good, but that could change. You never know. I usually get screwed over in this. So it's the Bills or the Jaguars. The Bills have to be worse, right? Yeah, let's take the Bills offer. Send them over to Buffalo where there's just nothing going on up there except the offer. Let's see what we are at the midseason mark. We are 2-6. Where does that put us in our division? Last place? Yes. The Chargers 4-3, the Chiefs 4-4, and the Raiders 3-4. All right. What do we have for XP? Case Keenum has one. Sutton has one. I like to see that a lot. On defense, we're up to an 85 overall. Trevor Williams has one. Stewart. Chubb has one. Davis has one. All right, I'm hoping Bradley Chubb can win that Defensive Rookie of the Year. Not really going to count on it, though. Players ready to negotiate. Trevor Williams, definitely going to bring him back, right? 24 years old. How could we not? What do we have in cap space? 72 million, basically. So let's give him, I imagine in real life he's going to get some crazy, crazy money. But let's give him 6.5, and then they'll put this up to 2.6. Is that going to do it? Okay, that's good. I think that's somewhat realistic. Bradley Roby, bringing him back, definitely. I'm not going to give him the same amount of money, but we'll get up there. We'll give him 5 million, and then we'll put this up to 2.5. He's not a #1 cornerback, so I think that'll do. That's a good offer. I'm glad we got the deal done. Me too, buddy. Barrett. Wow, we have so many options of things we have to do. Barrett I want to bring back. We have Von Miller, who maybe we trade away, but that just seems so crazy at the same time. Let's put 1.9. We're going to piss through this money real quick. Glad we got the deal done. Harris, not really. Actually, we're going to lose Pecco. We're going to lose Shane Ray. I'm not worried about that. Adam Jones, no. I believe everyone else can just go on their way. Yeah, I don't see anybody that I want to keep. So where is he? Shelby Harris. He has normal development. He's 79 overall. Let's see what it's going to cost. 3.5. I mean, if he'll take 3.5, you know, I'll up it. 3.6. I'm feeling nice. Oh, okay. So he's going to come back. That's what I like to see. All right. One more check. Make sure, yeah, there's no one else I want to take. So let's go straight to the playoffs, which means straight to the draft. Obviously, we didn't make the playoffs. Let's see what our record was, though. We went 3-13, so we won one game the rest of the way. Interesting. Let's check out the stats. The Chargers won 11-5. Case Keenum, 3,600 yards, 24 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Rushing 600 yards, 3 touchdowns for Freeman. Booker had 3 touchdowns. Where's Lindsey? 1 rush for -3 yards. Wow. Sutton, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. He might win Rookie of the Year, and that's what I like to see. Hamilton, 750 yards, 4 touchdowns. Hooerman, 2 touchdowns, 560. Taylor had 4 touchdowns. Booker had 2. Bud had 1. Not bad. Now let's see how many sacks. Good. Von Miller. That's who I was about to say. 16.5 sacks. Wow. Wolf with 5. Pecco with 3.5. Barrett with 3. Marshall with 2. Bradley Chubb with 2. Shane Ray with 2. 1.5 for Cravens and Walker. Halves for Harris Jr. and Stewart. Not bad. Interceptions. Chris Harris. Okay, they all have 1. Harris Jr., Stewart, Williams, Simmons, Adam Jones, and Davis. Not bad. Forced fumble recoveries, or just not forced fumble recoveries, fumble recoveries. 1 for Von Miller, 1 for Shelby Harris, 1 for Shane Ray. Do we have any safeties? No. Any defensive touchdowns? No, we do not. So let's go check out the awards. Hope that's weekly awards. Let's hope that Sutton wins something. I'm very hopeful, but I'm not going to count on it. Le'Veon Bell at the MVP. Elliott, Rivers, Brady, Bortles. Ew, why is he always here? Breeze, Wentz, Watson, Rodgers, Ryan. Okay, Coach of the Year. Hugh Jackson. Okay, sure. AFC, let's see, Le'Veon Bell. Anybody else from the Broncos? No, there's not. Drake's there. Hunt. Mariota. Defensive Player of the Year, Telvin Smith, Miles Jack, Patrick Chung, Hightower. Okay. Any Broncos? I don't see any Broncos. Okay. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Of course, Josh Allen, who we traded Demaryius Thomas to the Bills. Sutton is #2, though. Look at that. Hamilton's up there. Freeman's up there. So we have a lot of potential on this team. Defensive Rookie of the Year, of course, Edmonds. There's Bradley Chubb, #7. All right. Anyone out of the ordinary that, not really. Darius Leonard, but no. Let's go check out the XP. We'll find out who won the Super Bowl. Spend some money in free agency. Sutton has 2, Booker has 1. What happened? Why is Freeman? Oh, because negative confidence. Okay. Case Keenum has 1. Our fullback has 1. Hamilton has 1. Nothing really else on the offensive side. On defense, though, this is what I'm hoping for. Roby has 2. Why is Williams so far down there? Wolf has 1. Oops. Williams has 1. Bradley Chubb with 2. Stewart with 1. Davis 1. Barrett with 1. And Simmons with 1. So let's find out who won the Super Bowl. The Saints beat the Jaguars 42-17 in the Super Bowl. Wow. Blake Bortles, 300 yards with a touchdown. Of course, Drew Brees retired, so he's not even going to be here for some reason. Rushing Kamara, 172 yards, 3 touchdowns. Fournette, 100 yards with a touchdown. So let's see who had all the receiving touchdowns. D.D. Westbrook, 9 catches, 122. Safarian Jenkins, 8 for 63 with a touchdown. Meredith, 7 for 61. Josh Hill, 5 for 61 with a touchdown. Marquise Lee, 5 for 65. Keelan Cole, 5 for 47. Oh, Michael Thomas, 3 for 40. Kamara, 3 for 25. Traquan Smith, 2 for 7 with a touchdown. Yeldon. So where did they get 42 points from? Defense? This is the defensive touchdowns? Let's see. No. How many touchdowns could... Wait, let's go to the Saints. I'm a little confused. How many rushing touchdowns did I say? Oh, he had 3. But still, that only makes 21 points. And then how many receiving touchdowns? Josh Hill has 1. Traquan Smith. So that's 5. That only gets us up to 35. So there had to have been either a kickoff return, defensive touchdown, which they said there isn't. That's very, very confusing. I actually don't understand how that happens whatsoever. Was there anybody we wanted to re-sign? I don't think so. We wanted to let Shane Ray walk away. Pecco's definitely walking away. I tried to trade him. Adam Jones, did he retire? He must have retired. Okay, I want him off the team anyways, but just interested to see if he was there. Let's advance the week. I imagine we must have like 40 million in cap space. Oop, I hit upgrade players. Whoopsie. Let's see. We have 34, basically 35 million in my opinion. So let's see if there's any big names. Verrett, we don't really, no, because we signed Roby, so yeah, we don't need that. Hankins, we don't need. Fowler, don't need him. Suggs, Murray. Montgomery, who made a huge mistake for the Packers. What an absolute joke. Anybody else that I can see? A receiver, maybe? Maybe like a John Brown? No. We definitely need offensive line help. Nothing there that I want to get. No. A center we do need. Spencer Long doesn't really make sense. Ryan Khalil, no. Mitch Morse, no. Right guard, John Miller. I mean, it's an upgrade. But at the same time, would it be better off just to draft somebody maybe? Let's see what he wants for money first. Let's give him $3 million. Let's put up to 1.15. Since he has no offers, we might get him just as a 73 overall. That's not bad because we have a 68 overall. Trying to upgrade even a little bit. And we have no right tackle. Interesting. Do we go Eric Flowers or do we go Hill? Who's younger? Flowers is younger, has no offers. So we're going to have to do that. Let's give him $2 million. We'll put this up to 7.5. A 5.4 million offer. I don't think that's that bad. 108 points. Wow. Okay. So we don't have to do that. Let's give him 1.7. I'll put this up to 7. That's really not much of a difference. Still up at 98 points. That's fine. What else do we really want? Left outside linebacker. We don't need a middle linebacker. I mean, Perryman, not really much of an upgrade. Actually, not an upgrade whatsoever. Terrell Suggs, absolutely not. Cornerback. I am interested in Verrett, but he is 28 years old, so I guess that doesn't make sense. We have Chris Harris, who I tried to trade away. Actually, did we? Maybe we didn't. Maybe we kept him for a year. Yeah, we could probably trade him this preseason, so we'll let that slide. Nothing there, nothing there. We do need a quarterback. Tyrod Taylor, no. Teddy Bridgewater. That is very, very interesting. Because I'm a huge fan of Teddy Bridgewater. He's a 79 overall. He has normal development, but he wants so much money. So much money. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. 10 million? I mean, man, I don't know. Is that more? That must be like overblown, right? Like if I put this down to 7 and then give him a 4 million signing bonus, that has to be more than what is it? 74 points? Oh, okay. Maybe it's not. Teddy Bridgewater is. So let's put it down to 8 and let's put this back up to 4. I think I did 7 last time, right? Okay, 79 points. I mean, we don't know if we're going to get a quarterback in this draft, so we'll take him. If we do get someone, so be it. Maybe we could use our draft pick on a different player than stick with Teddy Bridgewater. I'm not too sure. Let's find out if we got any of these guys on our team. We got Miller. We got Flowers. Don't know about Teddy Bridgewater quite yet. Oh, rejected. Really? I just assumed it was going to say accepted. Kaiser? I mean, ugh. That just sounds gross. Tom Savage. I want to bring in somebody. Matt Barkley. Remember he was supposed to be really good? Kaiser's just not worth it. I mean, we could throw him like just stupid money like 1 year. Because I'm definitely getting rid of Case Keenum. No questions asked. So I could give this guy like 1 year, 2 million. And just be like, hey, you want to prove it for a year maybe? How does that sound? 43 points. He might not even take that. He might just be like, I'd rather not play. I'll do anything else but play football. Let's find out. No, we didn't get Kaiser quite yet. About to head to the draft. Nothing quite yet. Okay. What do we have for a draft pick? I don't even know. Oh, the #1 overall draft pick. Nobody's trying to trade up. I haven't even looked at this, so there might be a quarterback here we want. And it might be Gene Nicholson right there. A+ throw power, B short accuracy, B- medium. What is this other guy? Brody Harding. I don't know. He doesn't have the medium. I wish it said medium right there because then I would definitely take him. Linebacker we don't need. Cornerback, no. Any other quarterbacks who can maybe get next round? No, a lot of these guys, B+. Is that a late? What are we looking at? That's a mid-first rounder. So I guess we're going to have to take Gene Nicholson because we need a quarterback, obviously. And those look like some pretty good top 3 skills. So let's draft him to the team. 79 overall. Okay, quick development, 21 years old. Obviously, we needed a quarterback very badly. 99 throw power, 76 deep accuracy, 81 medium, 83 short. Not bad whatsoever. So we are trading our 2nd round draft pick to the Chicago Bears for a 2nd round next year, a 3rd this year, and a 7th next year. There was nobody that I really wanted to take, so I thought, get some capital for next year's draft and another pick for this year's draft. With our 3rd round pick, we are taking receiver Crosby Beard. I feel like I've drafted him in a different rebuild before, but I can't remember exactly. A 78 overall, normal development, 23 years old, 93 speed, 88 acceleration, 85 catching, 86 catch in traffic. He'll be a good 3rd receiver. With our next 3rd round pick, we're taking another receiver, Andre Drone. I don't know if that's how you say his name. Probably not. 75 overall, normal development out of Massachusetts. Woohoo! 93 speed, 88 acceleration, 81 catching, 86 catch in traffic. I just want to get some receivers for my good young quarterback. With our next 3rd round pick, because apparently we had 3 of them, we're taking a center, Max Kesey. He's number 1 in the bench press. 73 overall, normal development, 21 years old. He has 86 strength, 77 run block, and pass block. We'll be able to work with that. With our 4th round pick, we're taking this right guard, Dillard Stump. That's probably not how you say his name. 76 overall, normal development, 23 years old. He has 88 strength, 76 run block, and 78 pass block. Pretty good. So we're in the 6th round, the 1st pick in the 6th round. And look at this cornerback's combine grade, a 7.2. Number 1 in the vertical jump, number 1 in the broad jump. Supposed to go in the 3rd round, a 69 overall, Francis Campbell. Really? 85 speed, 74 man, 69 zone. Yikes. No wonder everyone passed up on him. Uh-oh. Are they replacing Case Keenum with Gene Nicholson? Absolutely. So we upgraded all our players. Case Keenum's an 82 overall, but like I said, he is going on the trade block right about now. Out of the trade block. Booker's a 74. Freeman, who needs to be the starter, a 75 overall. Baird's a 78. Sutton's a 78. We have Drone down here as a 75. Hamilton, only a 73. I was expecting a little bit more from you. Jake Butt's a 75, Flowers is a 70, Stump's a 76, Kesey 73, Larry down to a 78 overall, and I said we were going to trade him away, so let's add him to the trade block, see if anybody will just take him off our hands. Bowles is an 80 overall, which is pretty good. Our defense, though, we have Chris Harris, 86 overall, adding you to the trade block right now. I don't want to deal with you any longer. Trevor Williams is an 85, Von Miller 99, obviously Harris 79, Wolf 83, Roby 85, Stewart's a 78, who we probably should have got another strong safety, but there wasn't anybody in the draft I really wanted to get. Barrett's an 82, Marshall 76, Davis 79, Bradley Chubb's an 81, and then Simmons is up to an 85 overall. Let's advance the week, see if we can get somebody, or to get somebody to take Case Keenum off our hands. I imagine we can, right? Oh, okay. We have, okay, for both Harris and Keenum. That's good to see. Case Keenum, what do we have? A 4th and a 6th from Baltimore, a 2nd and a 5th from Miami. That's going to have to be it already. 2nd and a 5th from Miami, send him on his way. A 2nd round pick for Case Keenum? Really? You guys crazy? I know you're Miami Dolphins, and you're just really, really bad all the time. Chris Harris, a 2nd and a 5th from the Steelers, not bad. But they're actually a pretty good team. Don't know how smart of a choice that would be. A 1 and a 7 from the Browns. Send him on the way. Thank you for a 1st round pick. That is what I love to see. Okay, let's order this real quick. All right, we should be good to go. Actually, should we mess with the scheme a little bit? We're a 75% scheme fit. What do we have? West Coast power run. Can we get a little bit better than that? We cannot. So it'd be a zone run, or we could be... Our running backs seem to be a little bit better for the zone run, so we'll do that. On defense, we're an 86 with that. A multiple 3-4. Yeah, let's go. Actually, they're actually basically the same. We'll stick with multiple 3-4 for now. All right, let's go to the midseason mark. See how we do. At the midseason mark, we are 4-4. Really? Where does that put us in our division? We're in 2nd place. The Chargers are 5-3. We're 4-4. The Chiefs 3-4-1. The Raiders 3-4. What do we have for XP? Sutton has 2. That's what I love to see. What about nope? What about Hamilton? No. What about on defense? Anything? Barrett has 1. Bradley Chubb has 1. Simmons has 1. Williams rather has 2 down here. I like to see that as well. All right, let's go to the playoffs. Hopefully, actually, no. What am I doing? See who's going to be a free agent. That looks like Justin Simmons. 25 years old and 85 overall. Okay, 71 million in cap space. Let's give him 5 million a year. Let's put this up to a 2 million signing bonus. I imagine he's going to come back. He's out of Boston College too. Resign. That's what I like to see. Wolf can go on his way. Probably should have put him on the trade block. Cravens. Ugh. Do we re-sign Cravens? I think we should, because I believe our safety isn't that great. Let's give him $2 million. Put that up to the $900,000. I imagine he has to take that, right? Perfect offer. I can't wait until next year. Me either, buddy. Goss's not worried about Parks. Booker definitely not. Ugh, I mean, Booker's not that bad, but he's 27 years old. We're probably going to have to give him 2 years. That's going to go up to 29. 74 overall really isn't that good. So I am just going to let him walk away. Let's go to the playoffs for real this time. We did not make the playoffs, really. Our record was 8-8. The Chargers went 10-6. The Raiders 7-9. The Chiefs 6-9-1. All right, but 8-8 pretty good. We were what, 3-13 last year, so we're getting better. Nicholson already doing better than Case Keenum. Almost 4,000 yards, 28 touchdowns to just 8 interceptions. I don't have the Coach XP to give the quarterback boost, but I really wish I did. Royce Freeman almost 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns. Booker with 1. So glad we're just letting him walk away. Baird has 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns, a great season. Sutton almost 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Jake Butt with 5 touchdowns, almost 700 yards. 500 yards, 2 touchdowns. From Jolly, I don't know how to say your name, with 1. Hamilton with 2. Freeman with 1. Sorry that I just butchered that name really bad. We have 17 and a half sacks for Von Miller. Barrett has 5.5. Wolf with 5.5. 4.5 for Bradley Chubb. 4 for Harris. 2.5 for Harmon. Paul Harmon, okay. Brandon Marshall 2. Williams with 1. Simmons with 1. Parks with 1. And Gossis with 1. Interceptions. Look like we have a lot. Trevor Williams with 2. 1 for Marshall, Craven, Stewart, Roby, and not Von Miller, Jeff Holland. I misread that real quick. Any safeties? No. Any defensive touchdowns? 1 by Justin Simmons. Glad I brought you back. Let's check out the awards real quick. I think we actually have a chance of making the playoffs, maybe winning a Super Bowl in this rebuild, and I rarely do that. Matt Ryan with the MVP. Elliott, Bell, Rivers, Fournette, Bortles, Watson, Wilson. Nobody from the Broncos. Coach of the year, Jay Gruden. All right. Any Broncos? And by any Broncos, am I there? Am I there? No. AFC player of the year, Le'Veon Bell. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Broncos, Gene Nicholson. So he might have that offensive rookie of the year. Miles Jack with the defensive player of the year. No Broncos. Offensive rookie of the year. There we go. Gene Nicholson and Crosby Beard. That's what I'd like to see. And Drawn. That's okay. That's it. I thought this was a Broncos player. Defensive rookie of the year, TJ Pope. Do we have any Broncos? We have 1, Paul Harmon. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. What do we have for XP? Nicholson won that coach of the year. Offensive rookie of the year. So he has 2 from that? Really? Sutton has 3. Freeman with 1. Baird with 3. So how does what does that even mean? If you got offensive rookie of the year, Madden 18, you'd get a ton of XP. You win in this, just get 2. Just 2. That's it. 2. Did you do anything special? Did you win an award or something? Come on. It really makes no sense. Harris has 1. Trevor Williams with 3. Roby with 1. Barrett has 1. Bradley Chubb with 2. Justin Simmons with 2. Let's go to the playoffs. Let's go to the offseason, see who won the Super Bowl. I have a good feeling about this rebuild. It looks like the Houston Texans beat the Los Angeles Rams 38-10, I think it said. 38-10. Wow. What did Deshaun Watson do? 250 yards, 5 touchdowns to Jared Goff's 155, a touchdown and interception. Lamar Miller, 12 rushes, 53 yards. Todd Gurley, 14 for 49. Yikes. That's a Ty Montgomery on the Texans. Okay. Receiving, DeAndre Hopkins, 6 for 141 with 3 touchdowns. An absolutely amazing game. Will Fuller, 5 for 40 with a touchdown. Higbee with a touchdown. AJ Derby with a touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 4 for 42. Robert Woods, 3 for 19. Brandon Cooks, 3 for 55. Look at that. Todd Gurley, 1 for 3. Not bad. Now, was there anybody we want to bring back for free agent? I don't think so, right? I think we kind of just did like so-so, if I remember correctly. Derek Wolf, okay, yeah, Gossis. Yeah, everyone else can just go right on their way. We have $49 million in cap space. Please be a big name there. That's not like Jalen Mills. Aguilar, now that would be very, very interesting. We generally don't see a name like that on here. Brockers, he's 29 years old. He can go on his way. Kenyon Drake. Interesting. DJ Swearinger, not going to do that. He's 29 years old. Derrick Henry. Do we go Derrick Henry? Or do we go Kenyon Drake? Quick development, what about Kenyon Drake? They both have quick development. I kind of like Derrick Henry a little bit more than Kenyon Drake, but nobody's throwing him any money. So I feel like we got to do that. Kendall Fuller, we don't really need, but it wouldn't be a bad signing. But 121 points from the Dolphins. Gonna take a hard pass on that one. Jake Elliott, I mean, do we get Jake Elliott? I mean, why not? There's Jalen Mills. He's always here. Always here. I'll give him 5 for $2 million a year. Jalen Mills, I'm not going to do. Eric Ebron, definitely going to do that. 102 points from the Cowboys. Is that what that said? That is what that said. The dead man. I'm going to do it. Don't really want to do it. Let's give him 6.5. See if that'll do it. 2.5. 109 points. A little bit too much. Derek Kindred. That would be an interesting signing. 98 points from the Seahawks. I mean, we have the money. And I feel like our team is on the come up. So let's give him $5 million a year. Let's put this to $2 million. That puts us in the lead too. Who else do we want? Oh, Aguilar, Derrick Henry, or Kenyon Drake. I'm definitely getting Kenyon Drake. 89 overall. We need to beat 72 points. That's easy. So $5 million a year. Let's put this to 2.7. Give the man what he wants. 97 points. Way over. Aguilar. We could have Aguilar, Sutton, and Baird. Shh, don't make fun of me too much in the comments. Let's put this up to 10 million. That's probably going to be way too much realistically. Put this up to 4.3. 95 points. Okay, that's not too crazy then. We have 18 million left in cap space. Is there anybody that's just going to grab my eye and be like, I want to, hey, Emmanuel Sanders, I'll bring him in. That's just going to be like, I want him having my team. Like Keelan Cole? No, because I like Sutton. He has 3 XP. I think Baird also has 3 XP or whatever you, upgrade points. Whatever you want to call it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't, everyone else can just, they can just go. I don't want anybody else. Let's advance the week. See who we get. I'm hoping we can get all of them. Aguilar might be, he might reject us, but we got Kindred. We got Ebron. There's Aguilar. I told you. Kenyon Drake. All right, that's not bad, though. Aguilar is just kind of like an extra signing. I wasn't too concerned about it. Anybody else that's still here? Elliott's still there, but like I said, not too concerned. Any receivers? Emmanuel Sanders? Keelan Cole. So you're telling me the Cardinals might get Keelan Cole and Aguilar? That would be so good. Like, really, really good. I think both of our guys are going to get up to, like, the 80s. Like, we don't really need any of these guys. We got Ebron, so we're fine there. Yeah, I think we'll just go to the draft. With our first round pick, which is the 14th overall pick, we had taken right tackle DJ Andrews. I know we drafted one last season, but he's an 81 overall, quick development. Maybe we'll move over to left tackle. Let's check out his ratings. 93 strength, 85 run block, 78 pass block. An absolute beast. What do we have left for picks? Oh my, look at the left side. We have 3 second-round picks, a third, fourth, 2 fifths, 3 seventh-round picks. Wow, look at all these quarterbacks, too. I wish I could take any of these guys, but it really wouldn't make sense. There was a left guard. Yeah, he says he's going to go in the 6th round. You guys are going to make fun of me, but I'm going to take him right now. Left guard, Lane Keller. He's a 75 overall, normal development. I know we reached 89 strength, 78 run block, 75 pass block, but we need to build up that offensive line. We need to build it up, and I don't want to miss out. Let's advance the pick because our next pick is the next one. And then we're 2 away after that. Okay, 3 away, whatever you want to call it. 2 and 3, just 1. Not a big deal. Who is here? A lot of guys who are just swing and misses so far. We could get another cornerback. I don't really think that makes sense. Okay, he has a number 1 in the 3-cone and the 20-yard. Out of the team, Robert Heaney, 74 overall, normal development, 24 years old. Thought he'd be a little bit better. 86 speed, 82 man, 71 zone. 71 zone. Yikes. All right, let's skip ahead again because we're right around the corner. Make our selection. Now, we have 2 first-round picks next year. We need to remember that. Look at these quarterbacks. We're in the 2nd round, and there's so many good quarterbacks still here. This guy has a 6'9 combine grade. I'm about to just pick him because he's probably going to have, like, superstar development or star development. I'm doing it. Morgan Cave, a quarterback, 79 overall, only quick development, 22 years old. He has 90 throw power, 77 deep accuracy, 84 medium, 80 short. Thought he'd be, like, star development at least. With our 3rd round pick, we're taking strong safeties, Tank Ship, 2nd in the 3-cone. I heard that noise, so that's not good. 73 overall, quick development. I don't think it was a bad pick. 87 speed, 74 zone, 70 tackles, 76 pursuit. With a 5th round pick, we had taken cornerback Rashad Bopsy. Sure, 74 overall, normal development, 22 years old. He has 87 speed, 80 man, 72 zone. Not bad, not bad. So I upgraded all our players. Nicholson is up to an 81 overall, which is great. Kenyon Drake's an 89. Sutton 81. We have Beard's an 81. Eric Ebron 85. Our offensive line not looking that bad. Andrews an 81. Stumps a 76. Kesey's a 73. Larry, who no one took him off our hands, is a 76 overall. Probably going to weigh us down. Bulls is an 80 overall. Let's go check out our defense, which they say is a 79 overall. What happened? What happened? Trevor Williams is an 88. Heaney's a 74. Roby's an 86. Walker 74. Harris 79. Von Miller down to a 98. Obviously, that was going to happen. Kindred's an 85. Barrett's 83. Harmon's a 73. Davis is 79 overall. Bradley Chubb is an 83. And then Simmons, 87. Not really sure why it went down, but so be it. Let's go to the midseason mark, see how we do. At the midseason mark, we are 4-3. Where does that put us in our division? We are in 2nd place at 4-3. The Chargers are 5-3. The Chiefs are 4-4. And the Raiders 3-4. So a very tight division. What do we have for XP? Nicholson has 1, Sutton has 2, Baird has 1, Kesey has 1. That's what I like to see there. On defense, Von Miller has 1. That's a little surprising. Walker with 1, Chubb with 1, Harmon with 1, Kindred with 1. Okay. Let's see. Players, rates, and negotiate. Who is that? Marquette King. Not really concerned about. Ball's not concerned about. Davis, no. Leary, no. Butt, no. Walker, no. Everybody here I do not want. Do I just bring back Flowers? Probably not. Lindsey can't negotiate. Okay, we'll get him in the offseason then. I definitely want to bring him back. Marquette King, I mean, sure. What do we have for money? $63 million. Sure, you want 2.5? Will that make you happy? Oh, I wish I had a better signing bonus. No, he didn't say that. All right, let's go to the playoffs. I have a good feeling about this. We really didn't make the playoffs. What happened? We went 8-8 again. The Chiefs are 9-7. Wow, the Chargers went 6-10, and the Raiders 7-8-1. What happened stat-wise? We only have 1 season left. Nicholson, 4,300 yards, 30 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. A little bit of an upgrade. That's what I like to see. Kenyon Drake, 900 yards, 6 touchdowns. Freeman with 8 touchdowns, almost 500 yards. Receiving, Crosby Baird, 1,200 yards, almost 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns. Sutton, 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. This is great. 2 touchdowns. Eric Ebron with 4. Freeman with 1. Jake Butt with 2. Maybe we just bring him back just because. Let's see what Von Miller, what he got for sacks this season. I think it was 17.5 last year, 12.5. So it's kind of, you know, falling down. I don't really like to see that. Barrett with 8, Harris with 4, 2.5 for Chubb and Harmon, 2 for Kindred, 1 for Gray, 1.5 for Gray, 1 for Marshall, half for Walker and Williams. Interceptions, 2 for Cravens, 1 for Harmon, Kindred, Marshall, Roby, Simmons, and Davis. A lot of, like, what's happened there? Fumble recoveries, we have 1 by Harris, okay. Safeties, nothing. Defensive touchdowns, nothing. Of course. Why couldn't they just do something interesting? MVP Matt Ryan. Blake Bortles number 2, sure. Elliott, Rodgers, Watson, Wentz, Bell, Mayfield. Everything makes sense except Blake Bortles number 2. Realistically. Coach of the year, Doug Peterson. Broncos, there we are. Old man's right there. That's what I like to see. Blake Bortles, offensive player of the year. Do we have any Broncos? Oh, Nicholson number 10. That's good. Defensive player of the year, Dante Hightower. Sure. No. Who is Kowalski? I guess maybe I should know him, but I don't. No Broncos. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Perriman, okay. No Broncos in the top 10. Defensive Rookie of the Year, come on, Broncos. Nothing. Really? That's so disappointing. There's 2 more things I want to check out before we find out who won the Super Bowl. How did the Browns do? The Browns right there. I do not like to see that at 10-5-1. So we're going to have maybe the 15th pick and maybe like the 20th pick, something in that range. XP, Nicholson with 2, Drake with 1, Sutton with 5, Baird with 6. Okay, our offensive line, a bunch of guys got 1. That's what I like to see. On defense, Simmons has 1, Chubb with 2, Harmon with 2, Barrett with 1, Kendrick with 1, Miller, Walker with 1, and Williams. Robertson with 1. Okay. Heaney with 1. I like to see that. Let's find out who won the Super Bowl. The Titans beat the Eagles 38-24 in the Super Bowl? How did that happen? Marcus Mariota, that Tennessee Titans? It better not be Marcus Mariota. It really is. 250 yards, 4 touchdowns. Carson Wentz, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns with an interception. Jay Ajayi, 11 rushes, 51 yards with a touchdown. Almost no rushing. Really. Zach Ertz, 9 for 113 with a touchdown. Ellington, 5 for 65. London Hayes, 5 for 49. That's not Trent Taylor. Taywan Taylor, 5 for 51. Corey Davis, 4 for 40 with a touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, 3 for 53 with a touchdown. Rashard Matthews, 1 for 77 with a touchdown. Wow. Okay. Now, who do we want to bring back? I think we want to bring back maybe Jake Butt. It's like there's really no reason to, but we have a ton of money. So, I mean, we could just do it. I mean, his last name's Butt. Oh, we want to bring back Lindsey, too. That's right. We have $46 million in cap space. Yeah, we're going to have enough money to make a big splash of free agency. If there's somebody... You want to play for a new team? Okay, bye. The hell is that? I want to play for a new team. Okay, go on your way then. Lindsey, you want to play for a new team? Okay, yeah, you better come to my team. So we have almost $50 million in cap space. I think we have a pretty good chance of winning the Super Bowl if there's a big name here, which I hope there is. $49 million in cap space. Be a big name, please. Christian McCaffrey. I really wish we needed a running back. Do we get Desmond King? I mean, we should just throw all our money around at this point. Deshaun Watson, I kind of want to get, but I think Nicholson might be able to bring us to where we want to go. Let's get Desmond King. 88 points for the Cowboys. I'll show you 88 points. Let's give him $8 million a year. $8 million a year. I could speak. 3.5. Make the offer. Way over. That's what I like to see. Cohen, we could have as a backup. Really no point to, but we could. Right end, Derek Barnett. We could put him over at left end. 96 points from the Bills. Sure. We're on a spending spree. What's the big deal? I'll just give him 8.5. Give him 3.25 as a signing bonus. 98 points. Barely puts us in the lead. We don't need Xavier Woods. Up, up, down, down. David Njoku, no. Sidney Jones, I mean, that doesn't really make sense. Kerrigan, Jordan Lewis, Alex Collins. Jonathan Allen, that's interesting. Doesn't really make sense, but it's interesting. Strong safety we don't need. We don't need any safeties. We don't need any cornerbacks. We need a defensive tackle, I believe. What do we have? Harris is a 75. So we get Marcel Darius. That doesn't really make sense. Man, I mean, I'll throw money at Marcel Darius just for 1 year. Just see if we can make the Super Bowl this 1 year. 91 points. Okay, not doing that. If you want to play for my team, you can, but you're going to get 2.5. And we still have 28 million in cap space, too. Left outside linebacker, I believe we are good. Where does it put? Where's Bradley Chubb and Barrett? Okay. Chubb's probably going to get up to an 85. Barrett's probably going to get up to an 84. They're our right outside linebacker, our left outside linebacker. So what do we have for middle linebacker? We have Harmon, not really that good. Todd Davis, not concerned. Landon Roberts, no. Cornerbacks are fine. Like, do we just get Christian McCaffrey just because? It really wouldn't make sense whatsoever. I mean, Kenyon Drake's probably going to be a 90 overall, so that doesn't make sense. Receivers, Galladay wouldn't be a bad idea. Do we get a Galladay? No one's throwing him money, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm going to have to. I know Baird and Sutton, they're going to get up there. They're probably going to be in like the 84, 85 range. He's an 81. Who knows if he already has XP? Let's give him $6 million a year. Let's give him 2.85. He's a great young player, too. I'm excited to see what happens to him. 100 points. Okay, that's what I like to see. Tight end, Njoku, no. Left tackle, Bowles, no. Deion Dawkins, man. I mean, we might as well. I mean, he's 27 years old. We need to get some sort of an offensive line. 99 points. Okay, I like to see that. Ron Leary can go on his way. We have Keller right there, so that's not bad. Kesey, I think we're good. Unless we're going to do something just drastic. Like get Christian McCaffrey. And I just don't. I mean, we could. It'd be funny. I think we'll do it just because it'll be funny. Nah, we can't. We can't. I want this to be somewhat realistic, and I'm just not going to do that. All right, let's advance the week. See how many of these guys we get. You guys might criticize me, be like, you should have just got him. It'd be interesting. But we got Barnett, we got Darius, Dawkins, Galladay, and King. That's what I like to see. Let's go to the draft. We have 2 draft picks in the first round. We have 2 first-round draft picks. With our first one, we're taking left guard Bentley, second in the bench press. A 78 overall, Noma development. Says it's a good pick. Ranked at 18th, picked at 18th. 87 strength, 80 run block, 74 pass block. I'm basically just going to try to fill some holes that we need to fill. That sounds very, very bad. The Browns gave us the 27th pick overall. Really? How did that happen? Bunch of quarterbacks here. Not going to take any of them. Anything that's just going to grab my attention. Longshot. No. Interesting name, though. Left outside linebacker. Not bad. Hassan Maxwell. Let's add him to the team. 75 overall. Really? 23 overall. Expected a little bit better than that. 80 tackle, 81 hip power, 73 speed. With our first second-round pick, we are taking left outside linebacker Quinn Palmer. He has star development, 75 overall. We might move him over to middle linebacker. 79 tackle, 83 hip power, 78 speed, 88 acceleration. That's what I like to see. This is so crazy. We're still in the second round. Look at all these quarterbacks still here. That's the second year in a row for the draft. There's just a bunch of quarterbacks, and we don't need one. I mean, Nicholson worked out for us, but we really didn't need to take him in the first year. Let's take left tackle DeMarcus Jefferson, 74 overall. Yikes. Noma development, 23 years old, 89 strength, 74 run block, 81 pass block. We are here in the final season. I upgraded all the players. Nicholson's an 83 overall. Kenyon Drake's a 90. Sutton's an 86. Baird's an 87. Galladay 82. Dawkins 78. Bentley 78. McHugh 75. Stump 77. Andrews 82. Eric Ebron 85. We are going to have to mess around a little bit with our scheme fit because it says it's a 57 overall. But let's check out our defense real quick. We have Desmond King's at 91, Roby 85, Barnett 87, Darius 79, Von Miller's at 98, Trevor Williams 89. Our defense is looking so good. So good. Kindred 86, Barrett 84, Hillenberg is 68, Harmon 75, Bradley Chubb's an 85, Simmons 88. Where is the guy we drafted? Was it Maxwell with the star development? No. I forget. Was it Hoskins? Why do I forget who had the star development? It must have been this guy then? No. It was Quinn Palmer, who is the backup middle linebacker 2. So we're going to make him middle linebacker 2 for sure right now. So let's mess around with that a little bit. Edit the player. Let's move him over to middle linebacker. Make sure this saves because sometimes it doesn't like to save. Let's readjust real quick. Here we go. Was it 82 overall on defense, I believe? Now we're up to an 85 on defense. That's what I like to see. Palmer's a 72. Okay, this is looking good. Our defense scheme fits an 80% too, so we can mess around with that a little bit too. So a 57. How much higher can we really get this? A 67 with the vertical power run. Wow, so we don't really have good scheme players. So let's go. I suppose we should, no. I guess we'll go with the vertical power run. Makes the most sense. A 67% scheme, that'll have to work. Multiple 3-4 can get better than that. Probably the 46, of course. I guess we're gonna have to stick with the, actually no, base 3-4 is at 84%. All right, let's go to the midseason mark. Our first season, we went 3-13. Our second and third, we went 8-8. Can we make the playoffs with an 83 overall team, 87 defense, 87 offense, 85 defense? At the mid-season mark, we're really 3-4? Where does that put us in our division? We're still in second place. The Raiders are 4-3, the Chiefs are 3-5, and the Chargers are 2-5. What do we have for XP? Nicholson with 1, Baird has 1, Sutton has 2. Okay, we are going to use our upgrade points right about now. Palmer has 1, Barnett has 1. Yeah, let's upgrade the players. We're going to let the computer do it. That's all right. We don't really have that many points, so you guys don't want to watch me upgrade these points. It takes so long. Let's see. Where do we go? Nicholson's an 84. Baird's an 88. Sutton's an 88. Oh, man. Our team is looking good. What do we get? Palmer's up to a 73, and Barnett is an 88 overall. Can we make the playoffs in our final year? Please, 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 please. We really didn't make the playoffs. When we tied with the Chargers in our final game, we went 5-9-2. What happened? 2 ties? Really? Nicholson had 4,500 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. Is that just because of the scheme? It must be. If you guys say it's the scheme, let me know in the comments below. Kenyon Drake, 900 yards, 8 touchdowns. Freeman with 8 touchdowns. Receiving. Baird has almost 1,500 yards, 12 touchdowns. An incredible year by him. Sutton, 750 yards, 5 touchdowns. Ebron and Galladay with a touchdown. Drake and Freeman with 2. And for Magali. I don't know if that's how you say his name. Like I've said pretty much every time I've read that. Sack total, 16 sacks by Von Miller. 9.5 for Barnett, 8.5 for Barrett, 5 for Darius, 3.5 for Harmon, 3 for Chubb, 2.5 for Cravens, 1.5 for Harris, 1 for Hoskins. I don't know what happened to this team. Look at all these interceptions. Desmond King with 3, Trevor Williams with 3, Cravens with 2, Kindred with 1, Heaney and Roby with 1. Like, what happened? Fumble recoveries. 1 by Desmond King, 1 by Von Miller. Do we have any safeties? We have 1 safety by Shaquille Barrett. Okay. Any defensive touchdowns? No. We are going to look at our schedule and see what happened. I'm imagining we lost a lot of games by a touchdown, maybe. MVP Aaron Rodgers, Elliott, Watson, Trubisky, Fournette. No Broncos players. Coach of the year, we're not going to be there, obviously. Offensive player of the year, Leonard Fournette. Any Broncos? No. Lamar Jackson. I saw Kareem Hunt. I saw Joe Mixon. Defensive player of the year, Miles Jack. Again, he's been in, I think he won it 2 of the 4 years. He was number 2, one of them. Any Broncos players? No. Offensive rookie of the year. Come on. Really? Nobody? Defensive rookie of the year. Maybe. Maybe. Give me some hope. Quinn Palmer. Number 9. What on earth happened? I need to look at this. Need to. Team schedule. Let's go to the regular season. We lost by 8 to the Browns. We lost by 11 to the Steelers. We lost by 12 to the Raiders. Or actually, we beat the Browns. Wait, what am I talking about? Beat the Chargers, beat the Chiefs. So we beat 2 division opponents so far and lost to 1. The Ravens, we lost by 6. The Titans, we lost by 6. They did win the Super Bowl last year, so maybe. The Giants, we lost by 7 to the Eagles, 2 to the Bills, 14 to the Chiefs. Okay, we tied with the Redskins, 11 to the Bengals. Really? Beat the Raiders by 7, lost to the 3 by the Cowboys. Man, what happened? It really makes no sense whatsoever. What do we have for XP? A ton of XP, too. This team was so good. Where did we go wrong? It must have been the scheme. That's the only thing I can get away from that. Let's find out who won the Super Bowl and then end this video. I'm pretty sure that it said the Dolphins won the Super Bowl. Yes, it did. 28-10. Case Keenum, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, an interception. Well, you never did that on my team. Russell Wilson, 200 yards, nothing. Joe Mixon, 19 rushes, 89 yards with a touchdown. Perriman, 10 for 42. Yeldon, no. Rashad Penny had a touchdown. Receiving, I thought about taking this Owens guy. 7 for 62. Nick Boyle, 5 for 47. Tyler Lockett, 4 for 34. Kenny Stills, 4 for 40 with a touchdown. Gesicki, 3 for 26. Baldwin, 3 for 40. Joe Mixon, 2 for 41 with a touchdown. Sid Berry with a touchdown. But I guess that's going to be it for this video. I think this team is so good. And I don't know if it was the scheme. I don't know what else we could have done differently. I mean, look at that. Nicholson, can we upgrade this one more time? Actually, shall we? Shall we do that real quick? What's another minute for this video? I want to see where they ended up all being. Because this team's so good. I think we had an 85, or we had an 83. We're still an 83, but our offense is 89. Nicholson, we got up to an 85. Drake's a 90. Baird a 92. Sutton an 89. Like, what happened? Dawkins 78. Bentley 79. McHugh 76. Andrews 83. One of the guys we drafted on defense. King's a 93. Roby 82. Our defense is so good. Other middle linebackers, I suppose. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. If there's any other teams you want to see me do down in the comments below, let me know. Would you guys like to see me do a fantasy rebuild? I would probably have to pre-record that and then do post-commentary on that. So it would be a little different, I suppose, just because I feel like fantasy rebuilds take a little bit longer and I don't have all the time in the world to record stuff like that. So if you want to see fantasy rebuilds, let me know in the comments below. What other teams you want to see me do realistic rebuilds before? Let me know in the comments below. If you suggest a team, make sure I haven't done it already. I've done like the Browns, the 49ers, a bunch of teams. You can go find that. I'll also be down in the description. But if you like the video, give it a like down below. Make sure to check out my channel, subscribe for daily Madden 19 content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.